What is up, guys? We are facing Crossbones on Expert Mode with Black Widow. So with the main scheme setup, it says to create the Experimental Weapons deck. We have these 4 Experimental Weapons cards right here, and let's shuffle these cards up. And it says to set aside this deck. So let's just go ahead and put it right here. Okay, and then we advance the main scheme to stage 1B. It says when review the top card of the Experimental Weapons deck. So right here, this is a laser rifle attached to the villain. When the attached villain attacks, the attack gains ranged, and he gets +1 attack. As a hero action, we can spend an energy and physical resource to discard this card. We attach the Crossbones. Crossbones, when reviewed, is to search and counter deck for right here, his machine gun, and we attach this to him. This will come with 2 ammo counters. And then whenever a Crossbone attacks, as a force interrupt, we must remove an ammo counter, and then discard top card of the encounter deck, and take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons discarded. Crossbones has an effect while he has a weapon attachment. His attacks have piercing. And let's go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck. All right, and then let's shuffle up our player deck here. And then draw up to our hand size of 6. All right, and let's see what we got. Okay, so we got White Tiger, and we got Avengers Tower, and a grappling hook. So let's mulligan discard 3 cards and then draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If we play White Tiger, I think that's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and use this right here as 3 resources so we can play White Tiger. Whenever she enters play from her hand, draw X cards where X is equal to the villain stage number. So it's villain stage number 2, that means we're drawing 2 cards. So 1, 2. Okay, then let's go ahead and flip over here to hero form, and we will use this as 3 resources so we can play Dance of Death. Make the following 3 attacks in order. Do 1 damage to enemy, so let's hit Crossbones for 1, bring it from 14 down to 13. Do 2 damage to enemy, we're going to bring it from 13 down to 11. Then do 3 damage to enemy, so that's going to bring it from 11 down to 8. So 3 separate attacks, but all on Crossbones. Then Black Widow is going to swing for 2, that'll bring it from 8 down to 6. And then White Tiger is going to swing for 2, that'll bring it from 6 down to 4. White Tiger will then take a consequential damage, and that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up, and then draw back up to our hand size of 5. Okay, we got another Dance of Death here. Okay, so it is Crossbones' turn. He's going to add 1 to the main scheme. He is going to attack us. So his force interrupt will trigger here first. We remove an ammo counter, then discard top card of the encounter deck. And it has 1 boost icon, so we take 1 indirect damage. Let's put on Black Widow, so we drop from 9 down to 8. Okay, then he's hitting us right now with a base of 3. Let's check our discard pile. What allies can we make the call? We only have Lady Hawkeye and Black Knight. Okay, we're gonna have White Tiger blocked attack. So it's hitting with a base of 3, plus a boost card here of 3 more. So it's going to be 6 damage. That will knock out White Tiger. Then we get a face down encounter card, which is full auto. In hero form, discard X cards from top of the encounter deck where X is equal to Crossbones attack. Then take 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded this way. He has 1, 2, 3 attacks. So we're discarding 3 cards from the top of the encounter deck. So, 1, 2, 3. And then take 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. So we're going to drop from 8 down to 3. So that is not really good for us. Oh, and this gets this card over here. Okay. I think we're just going to actually try to gun him down. Okay. 3 resources. So we can play... actually, they went... It's just 1, 2... okay, just kidding. We're going to swing for 2. That will bring him from 4 down to 2. Then we're going to use the 3 resources so we can play another Dance of Death. Make the following 3 attacks in order. 1 damage to enemy, bring it from 2 down to 1. Then 2 damage to enemy. That will bring it from 1 down to 0. That will flip him over to his third and final stage here. So he comes in here with 16 hit points. And then when it's reviewed, whenever he is reviewed, review the top card of the experimental weapons deck. So he gets this attachment here, the power gauntlets. And then it says attach to the villain. Whenever the attached villain attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from your hand. Okay. So we did that. Then we make the third attack, which is 3 damage to enemy. So we're hitting for 3. That'll bring it from 16 down to 13. Okay, and then that is going to end our turn. Let's flip over to Ultra before our turn ends, and then we're going to end our turn now. So we're going to ready back up, keep the make the call in our hand, draw back up to our hand size of 6. And we got Nick Fury. Okay, so it is Crossbones' turn. He's going to add 1 to the main scheme. Then he's going to scheme on here with a base of 2 plus a boost card here of 1. So scheme for a total of 3. That will flip the main scheme because it hits over 3. So we advance to stage 2A. There's no effect on 2A. And then on 2B, 1 threat is the starting threat. And it says when reviewed, review the top card of the experimental weapons deck. So he gets another card here, his exosuit. Attached to the villain, he gets +1 scheme, +1 attack. We can spend 1 of each resource type to discard this card. Then he's going to deal with if he has an encounter card. None of these effects activate because he didn't attack us. Our encounter card is Burn Notice. You may flip to Alter Ego form. We're already in Alter Ego. Exhaust Natasha Romanoff to remove this card from the game, or discard the preparation card you control with the highest cost. So let's exhaust ourselves to remove the Burn Notice from the game. Okay, and it's back to our turn. I think we want a Nick Fury. Keep the double. And let's check our discard power. Do we want the double, or do we want... If we keep the make the call, we can for sure get down another ally after getting in Nick Fury. What would be more useful right now? Okay, then we're going to make the call. So this would be 4 resources right here, so we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. Let's pick the one and draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. And actually, I am tempted to we can exhaust safe house, choose a preparation card, and discard, add that card to your hand. I'm tempted to rapid response Nick Fury here for a big turn. We could do that, and then he can take another block for us in case we need it. Okay, let's use this as a resource so we can play our safe house here. As an Alter Ego action, we are in Alter Ego. Exhaust safe house and choose a preparation card in your discard pile. Add that card to your hand. So look through our discard here, and let's just get this preparation card to our hand. Okay, then we're going to use this as 2 resources so we can play rapid response. This is a preparation card, max 1 per player. It's a 2-cost upgrade. After an ally you control is defeated, discard rapid response, put that ally into play from your discard and do 1 damage to it. Natasha Romanoff has an Alter Ego ability, Mission Prep. After you play a preparation card like rapid response, we can draw 1 card once per phase. So we drew into covert ops. And then let's go ahead and flip over here to hero form. And then Nick Fury is going to swing for 2 at Crossbones. That'll bring it from 13 down to 11. And then Nick takes a consequential damage. Okay, and then that's going to end our turn. Let's ready up here. And then we're going to discard this card, draw back up to our hand size of 5. And I think we're ready to get him down. We got the power leadership with Power Man too. Okay, so Crossbones' turn. He's going to add 1 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. First, his machine gun goes off, so we remove an ammo counter. Since there's no more ammo counter, this card does get discarded here. Let's read the effect. When Crossbone attacks you, let me clean this up. Remove the ammo counter. So we just did that. Discard top card, then counter attack, then take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons. So 2 boost icons. So we're going to take 2 indirect damage. Let's give 1 Nick Fury and then 1 to Black Widow. So that'll bring us from 3 down to 2. And then this card is gone now. Yeah. Okay, so Crossbones is hitting us with a base of 5 here, plus a boost card. If he deals damage to us, because it says damage to you, that means Black Widow. Then we have to discard card from your hand. Let's have Nick Fury block this. 5 damage, plus a boost of 1. So it's going to be 6 damage. That would defeat Nick Fury. Then we're going to trigger our rapid response. After an ally you control is defeated, like Nick Fury, we can discard rapid response, put the ally into play under your control, and do 1 damage to it. So Nick Fury will come into play. He takes the damage. Black Widow has a response in hero form, Widowmaker. After you trigger the ability of a preparation card like rapid response, do 1 damage to an enemy. We're going to hit Crossbones for 1. That'll bring it from 11 down 10. Then Nick Fury has an effect. After he enters play, we can choose one. I think we're going to, let's see, if we're going to choose the one to deal 4 damage to an enemy. So hitting Crossbones for 4, that'll bring it from 10 down to 6. And then if he gets another attack activation, here we're going to have Nick Fury block again. Okay, so now we get our face down encounter card, which is a Hydra regular with Insight 1. So we place 1 threat on the main scheme whenever he enters play. So the main scheme goes up to 3. And then he doesn't have anything else. At the end of the round, if Nick Fury is still in play, we discard him. So Nick gets this card here. Okay, and it is back to our turn. So this is a double resource. It won't get Marie double resource when paying for a leadership card. So we can play, it doesn't matter. And this will be 1 more resource. That'll be a total of 3. So we can play Power Man. Power Man enters play with 2 chi counters here. Then as an action, we can discard any number of chi counters from Power Man. He gets +2 for each chi counter discarded this way until the end of the phase. So let's discard both chi counters. So he's going to get +2 for each one, +4 attack right now. So we're going to have him swing at Crossbones for 4. This guy does not have guard, so we can hit Crossbones directly. That'll bring from 6 down to 2. And then Power Man will take 2 consequential damage. And then Black Widow here is going to swing for 2 at Crossbones, and that will bring him down to 0. And that is Crossbones on Expert Mode.